Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob Connor here once again with another video, and today we're going to be looking at now, I'm not sure if this franchise is called the Has Fallen franchise or whether this is going to be the name for this video because, you know, as you guys well know, this franchise is, consisting of three movies. Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, the second one, and then the third one, Angels Fallen. So um, I'm debating whether it's the Has Fallen franchise or if it's a combined Olympus, London, and Angel Has Fallen franchise because it's three different titles. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a combination of those three or it's going to be the Has Fallen franchise because I don't know what they say. You know where we say franchises is because it's usually first, second, and third one in the same title, which is obviously not the case. But I think it's the Has Fallen franchise, but I'm not too sure. So the title of this video is not going to. I'm not sure if it's going to be Has Fallen or Olympus, London, and Angel Has Fallen franchise, but I don't know. But anyway, you guys know pretty much about this franchise, and yeah, so obviously they made three movies in this franchise. I think that's Angel Falls the last one, or was currently. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more or whether that's it. But anyway, it's currently three. Anyway, so obviously Olympus Has Fallen, the first one. Now, this is very, very good, and certainly I would say it's definitely a big blockbuster for Saturday night to watch. It's very, very good. It's quite similar to. I'm pretty sure the other film similar to this is called White House Down. It's similar to like in the White House with Channing Tatum. That's similar to this. I'll probably say this is slightly better, but that is quite a good action film as well. But they're both quite similar. If you've seen that movie White House Down, I've got that as well. Yeah, they're quite similar, but I'd say this over it. But this is very good blockbuster. And yeah, like it says, Die Hard in the White House. I think there's a moment in it that seems like Die Hard, where there's like a bit where there's a double cross. There's a scene that's similar to Die Hard, and I think the inspiration come from Die Hard to do this in a way that, or some of the, with terrorists and that, similar to this. I think Die Hard's been quite an inspirational movie to this, and quite a few others. But there's one scene in particular that's similar to Die Hard in this. But yeah, it's a very good movie, to be honest. Gerard Butler, the main actor, is very, very good in this, to be honest. And it's really good. In the first 20 minutes, it's just all action, and it's actually crazy. It's just like, at one point I think the action goes on for about 20 minutes and it's just absolute madness. There's aerial fights, explosions and attacks, and there's ground attacks with like just stuff being blown up and shot, and it's just all non-stop action for like 20 minutes worth. It's just absolutely really, really good. It's good all the way through, and it's got loads of action scenes. And I really like the plot. It's just really, really good and very enjoyable. And it's got a good length as well. Now, London Has Fallen. Now, this is slightly less time than the first, which I think is a weakness for this. I think it should have been the same length. As I said, it's quite shorter. I think it should be 15 minutes because I just feel it sometimes with less time it's sort of rushed. Sometimes during scenes it's sort of like a rush to get through, and it's sort of like all chaos, and it's sort of like a rush to get through scenes, and sometimes it feels like they should be 10 or 15 minutes longer. It seems like a rush. Yeah, but other than that, it's alright. I don't think it is as good as first. But it's still pretty good. It's obviously it's in London based. So obviously I'm from London. I'm in the UK, so seeing part of London and all the scenes, I've been around London many times, so seeing it in a movie is always fun to see. Your hometown in a movie, which is pretty good. And yes, it's as I say, I don't think it is as good, and it's not as long, which it should be, but it's all right. The storyline is pretty good, and the action's really good, and Gerald Butler's good again, reprising his role. And yeah, it's quite good. I wouldn't say as if this is more of a blockbuster to the first, but I'd say it's sort of like more of a Friday night sort of film. I did actually watch it this Saturday, but yeah, I think it is slightly weaker than the first, but other than that, it's quite good all the way through, and the action is still pretty good for what it is. And as I said, seeing it, the film that's based in London, my hometown, is pretty good. So. That's right. Angel Has Fallen. Now this is sort of like going back from. Now it's set back in America. I'm not sure if it's Washington or somewhere else. I think it must be Washington. This is sort of going back to. I don't know with two whether it's because it's too short or it is in London, because it sort of goes to one big epic sort of blockbuster movie to sort of a not so epic to then back to epic. I'm not sure if that's too short, why they did it short, because it was in London. I don't really know, but it sort of like seems one epic, not so epic, and then epic again. But that just seems the case to me. But anyway, going back to the third, so back in Washington, and obviously starring Gerald Butler again and Morgan Freeman, who's in all three. As well. Morgan Freeman doesn't really do any action, but he's part of it, and obviously he's a legend as well because he's been in loads of films. So Gerald Butler's fantastic in it again. Obviously, Angel's Fallen. Now obviously the story being, well, not so much as terrorist based, but it's sort of like a setup to make Gerald Butler look like the criminal, and then obviously he has to try and clear his name, and he's sort of set up to make Gerald Butler look like the bad guy, but then he sort of has to prove his innocence, and then yeah, but the storyline's alright. As I said, it's more epic based, and it's good time as well. It's good length, and yeah, it's quite good all the way through, and the action is really good. Lots of explosions, lots of good action scenes, and it's really good. Now I'll probably say probably the first, then actually the third, and then probably the second, in that order probably. But yeah, this is a big movie blockbuster, I'd say, of that year. And yeah, it's really good. A lot of good action, a lot of good stuff going on. So yeah, so guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon.